A very warm welcome to the channel wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a pleasant day. Now, I've shown many times on this channel the beautiful, amazing China, and you see the cities, they're clean, they got the Christmas tree lights, and this is what the propaganda of China does put onto Western media, like on Twitter, like this. So here's a question for you. Where does all the garbage go? Does it disappear? Is Harry Potter there with a magic wand, wishing it to disappear? No. There's an old saying, out of sight, out of mind. If you can't see it, it's not a problem, basically. So how do people dispose of garbage in some places, or some people dispose of trash or garbage or rubbish in certain areas of China? Well, one travel vlogger managed to capture this in China. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, at the moment in the United States of America, which most people would know about, would be the situation in California. And the Chinese have grabbed onto this, the propaganda saying, I support California, whatever it is, the pros and the cons. Do you believe, do you don't believe? Is this Trump, or is this like administration or whatever? But they seem to forget way back in 1989, in fact, June the 6th, I do believe the date was, around that period of time in 89, when the students and many people wanted democracy in China. So let me show you a video which I made yesterday, I do believe, of some of the incidents which happened on Tiananmen Square in 1989. Warning, this video contains footage some viewers may find upsetting. I found a video a couple of days ago on YouTube from ITN way back in June 1989. This was the Tiananmen Square incident.
Troops stormed into the streets surrounding the square.
And I'm just going to play you some snippets, but in the description below, you will see a link to the full video. It's over 2 hours long, but it's giving you video footage of what happened on the beginning of June, way back in 1989, and to show you how bad the CCP was and still is.
With each day, the sheer size of the protest had mushroomed at what must have been an alarming rate for the government.
It all started before that. In the spring of 1989, thousands of university students gathered in Beijing's Tiananmen Square to demand political and economic reforms, rallying against corruption, censorship, and restriction of basic rights.
Creating a bandwagon effect.
Young and old, academics, ministry staff, factory workers, miners, even soldiers.
Canton, more than 1,000 miles from the focus of the demonstrations in Beijing, thousands.
Their peaceful movement quickly grew, drawing support from millions across China and sparking the largest pro-democracy demonstrations in the country's history.
Tens of thousands left their work today, streaming towards Tiananmen Square in support of the hunger strikers.
The Chinese government.
Now, if you ask someone what happened in June 1989 in mainland China, they will go, what? Nothing. Why?
Atmosphere is very tense. Students are singing songs. There's an air of a pending tragedy, I'm afraid.
Let's go on let's continue. After weeks of failed negotiations, the Chinese government declared martial law.
After less than an hour, the talks broke down. The students wanted the country's leaders to address them outside in Tiananmen Square.
Just to intervene, this is what the Chinese government does. Please note, this is not against the Chinese people, it's just against the CCP and how awful they were and how awful they are now. And this is the big footage, and I'm sure the Chinese government learned a lot about this. If you go into history books in China, it won't mention the Tiananmen Square incident, no way. But the videos, the reporting from around the world, obviously it did. There are some people, some as what we call CCP shills, who would say the whole thing didn't happen. You know they're lying because they were a child or they were a young person at that time. It's a long time ago now, but it still lives on in memory. Tiananmen Square did happen, and here is the evidence.
Demonstrators were shot dead, others crushed.
On the 3rd to 4th of June 1989, troops and tanks moved in to forcibly clear the square, opening fire on protesters and bystanders. Now, I know some pro-CCP lovers will support the government over this like they support the government on what happened in Hong Kong, saying, it's okay, these are just the people, don't worry about the people of the People's Republic of China. First it comes the party, then the people come second. But it's called the People's Party of China. People come first before party. It's not party people of China. The army's intervention resulted in hundreds, possibly thousands of deaths, marking a pivotal moment in modern Chinese history.
Revolutionaries, an estimated 1 million people massed on the streets to honor the man who symbolized their hopes for political reform.
It's been remarkable that such defiant demonstrations have been tolerated at all this week.
Now, I do know that I do have some people in China who do have a VPN, an illegal VPN, jump over the firewall and do watch my channel. And please do copy this video and share this with your friends and show them what happened and realize that your government is not for you, it's basically for themselves.
China's government to the test. They plan another massive march. Confrontation seems inevitable.
I do hope that you've found this interesting, and many thanks to ITN. ITN is an old news TV network in England, in Great Britain, in the United Kingdom. It was basically from ITV, but this was their news station in those days. So please do, if you can, like, subscribe and share. If you do want to support this channel, there are some links for monetary funds that go directly to my pussy cats. I have 3 cats now, by the way. And God bless to all, and let's hope never again in our lifetime or our children's lifetime or any of our future's lifetime there will be an incident like this, and we can look back and remind us of the things that do happen when things get out of control. God bless to all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Determined to avoid confrontation. On other routes, great waves of demonstrators surged on towards the city centre, sweeping aside the police. There seemed no animosity, no sign of violence from either side. All along the way, the of ordinary citizens swelled the student ranks, filling the streets in a massive show of solidarity. Police moved in to seal off Tiananmen Square. Facing them, a demonstration stretching as far as the eye could see. The police put up some resistance.
The impression of a will to resist
while a new policy to accommodate student demands is being worked out behind the scenes. The people as a backdrop, government negotiator Yan Minfu appeared in Tiananmen Square. He pleaded with the tens of thousands of protesting students and intellectuals to end their demonstrations and hunger strike. He said the government was prepared for reconciliation.
Young soldiers, most no older than the students and workers who now try to block their path. In the symbolic heart of China itself, military helicopters buzzed low over the hunger strikers' camp, swooping past the Great Hall of the People. With the square still occupied by the People Power movement, it was the only way the armed forces could assess what was going on.
Thank you very much for your time. Please do like, subscribe and share. That would be beneficial to both of us. God bless all. Thank you. Bye-bye.